रिलायंस फाउंडेशन की तरफ से अनंत अंबानी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर रहे हैं, क्या कुछ कह रहे हैं सुनिए.
The US, we've used many times in the past, we've used human expert doctors on cases because we always like to experiment, so we ensure that the animals do not suffer and we can get them fully cured. Yes.
Coming back to the earlier discussion that where you said that this could be made open to the public for the educational purposes. So are we looking at any timeline for that?
So the current place where you are is a rescue center. As you saw, when the animals are still traumatized, so we can't. Animals come first to us. So as soon as the animals settle, we'll open for human visits, and our first priority are animals. So we can't tell you a timeline because it depends on when the animals get used to it. You saw today also how they were getting. So it's unfair to put the animals in any stress. However, our zoological park, which will be ready soon, I would not want to give you a timeline because we do everything to make it perfect, will be open for the public. Again, it's a completely no-profit venture. It's a complete for education, for wildlife, pro-rescue work. And our zoological park is going to actually be based on conservation of endangered species. And our zoological park should be open soon for the public, and everyone from the public all across India and the world will be able to enjoy this. Yes, please.
So your source of inspiration,
My source of inspiration is my mother. My mother, since my childhood, has always told me to be passionate towards animals. My mother in her childhood had kept 30 dogs, and all the dogs were rescued strays in Mumbai. She lived in Santa Cruz. Her father was extremely passionate about animals and animal rescues. My grandfather, late Shri Dhirubhai, also would take me to the slaughterhouse when I was a young kid to rescue animals like chickens and goats. And at one point, I had more than 200, 300 goats at my house in Cuff Parade in Mumbai. And many cows. At that time, you could rescue cows also from the slaughterhouse. I'm talking about 1997, 1998, 1999. So we rescued a lot of cows. And I think my mother has always been a great support. And she's always told me that how much ever punya you can gain in life, you should do that. And I think by helping the animals who have no voice, it's something which is extremely important to me. And I am a big believer in our religion, and I'm extremely religious. So in our Sanatan Dharma, Ram Bhagwan had Jatayu, and he blessed a squirrel. Something as small as a squirrel was blessed by him. Shri Krishna, there's a saying, Hathi Ghoda Pal Ki, Jai Kanhaiya Lal Ki. So Shri Krishna always had elephants and horses, and he took care of them. Mata Rani always rode on a tiger or a lion. And Hanumanji was himself in an avatar of a monkey. And Ganesh is an elephant. So the Ganesh is, so I take inspiration from our Hindu scripts. And I think that Shri Krishna said that every life is the same, may it be human or animal. So I take a lot of inspiration from our religion, and I work towards, because I think that we physically can't see God, but what we can see are the animals. It's all God's creation. And I think by whatever I can do for the ones who are in need,